Slayer? Okay. Is it centered? I didn't even check. Is that centered? I need to move. This? Left or right? Left. Oh. So, oh. All right, man. Let me see if I got, you said volume?
Maybe something like that little right there.
Sound like it's volume. Yeah, it sounds like it's volume.
Do the first.
What's the matter with the door?
Huh. No better real quick. Hey, shalom, sis. No, right here. see if they call him up on stage, right?
Okay. Babies be young and free.
Yeah.
Is somebody else? See somebody hit the steps. Can't tell though.
No, we just walk.
All right, this is just for the people up here. I'm money.
La Yashala.
Somebody has a door. One or two young start to pray.
Okay. Amadium, which means stand, this is for everybody. Amadium Wapanya Hakudan, which means rise and face the east. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, come on. We're going to do the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew and then in the English. Just repeat after me. The Lord's Prayer, Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Qudash, Hayah, Shabkat, Yahweh, Malakwaka, Taba'ah, Ratazaraka, Hayah, Aisha, Ba'aratazar, Kawa, Hayah, Bashamayim, Nathananawa, Lakam, Call, Yawam, Wasalakanawa, Kabawathanawa, Kasalakanawa, Kabawathanawa, Wala'ah, Tabi'ainawa, Banasaya 1, Abal, Habashainawa, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Waha'ala, Wahathapa Arath, La'aywalamyam, Aman. And in the English, Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. This is Hakat, the power. Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahushua. Baba Kushah. Nathan Lanawa. Hakat. Lara Pa'ah. Kol Maka Allah. Wakol Madawa. Hakat. Latahar. Hamatazarayim. Hakat. Lahakwiyam. Hamathian. Hakat. Arakawa. Hatama'ala. Lagarashan. Ba'ashem Yahushua. The Wad Aman.
In the English. Yahweh. In the name of Yahushua. Please give us the power. The power to heal. All manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the lepers. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. Cast them out. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you. So be it.
This is blessed Israel. Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahushua. Barak Lanawa. Wayasha Allah. Wahabayah. Saparia. Barak. Ba'ashem Yahushua. The Wad Aman.
In the English. Yahweh. In the name of Yahushua. Bless us. And Israel. And the school. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you. So be it.
This is Psalms 121. Aisha, Ayanya, Al-Haharim, Ma'ayan, Yaba'a, Aizariah, Ma'ain, Yahweh, Aisha, Shemayim, Wa'aratazah, Al-Yathan, Lamawat, Regolka, Al-Yanawam, Shamarka, Ana, La'a, Yanawam, Wala'a, Yayashan, Shawamar, Yasha'ala, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazalka, Al-Yad, Yamyaka, Yawamam, Hashamash, La'a, Yakaka, Wayarak, Walayala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Makol Rai, Yashamar, After Pashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Teza'atka, Wabawa'aka, Mayatha, Wa'ai, Amulam, Aman. And this is in the English. I will lift up my eyes into the hills. From whence cometh my help? My help cometh from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out, and thy coming in, from this time forth, and even forevermore. So be it. This is Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim. Al-Damayalaka. Al-Thakarash. Wa-Al-Tashakwat. Kayahana. Abu-Yabyaka. Yahama Yawan. Wa-Mashanayaka. Nasha'awa. Ra'ash. Al-Aimaka. Ya-Ariyamwa. Sawad. Wa-Yataya'atazawad. Al-Tazapawanyaka. Amarwa, Nakawa, Wanakakida, Magolia, Wala'a, Yazakar, Sham Yasha'ala, Aiwad, Kaya, Nawa'ai Tazawa, La, Yakadwa, Ayaka, Baya, Yakarathwa, Aholia, Adawam, Wayamasha'atzlai, Wayashama'a Alayam, Mawa'aba, Wahagarim, Gabal, Wa'imawan, Wa'imalat, Padashah, Am Yeshabia, Tazawar, Gum Ashawar, Nalawa, Aimam, Ayawa, Zarawai, Labunya Lawat, Salah, Aishalaham, Kamadian, Kasa Yasara'a, Kayabin, Wanakol, Wayashman, Nashamadwa, Ba'ayanda Ara, Ayawa, Daman, La Adama, Shayathamwa, Nadiyatmawa, Ka'ara, because of Abba, because of Ba, Wakatazomana, calling the Saya Kumwa, Ashar, Amarwa, Nayarasha, Lanawa, Na'awa, Alahaya, Shayathamwa, Kagagala, Kakwash, Lapunya Raka, Ka'ash, Baba'ira Ya'ira, Wakalahaba, Dalahat, Harim, Khan, the Radatma, Basa'iraka, Wasapaka, Labahalam, Mala'a, Panyaham, Walawan, Wayabakwashwa, Shimka, Yahweh, Yabashwa, Wayabaholwa, Adyai, Wayakaparwa, Wayabadwa, Wayadaiwa, Kaya, Atha, Shimka, Yahweh, Badka, Ayawan, Al-Kal, Haratza,
Aman. And in the English. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still, O Yahweh.
And be not still, O Yahweh.
For lo,
thy
enemies make a tumult.
Thy enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee.
Have
lifted up the head.
They
have taken crafty counsel. Against thy people. And consulted against thy hidden one. They have said, Come, and let us cut them off. From being a nation. That the name of Israel.
Will be no more remembered.
For they have consulted together. With one consent.
With one consent.
They are confederate against
They are
thee.
confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom.
Tabernacles of Edom.
And the Ishmaelites.
And the Ishmaelites.
Of Moab.
Of Moab.
And the Hagarenes.
And the Hagarenes.
Of Baal.
Of Baal.
And Ammon.
And Ammon.
And Amalek.
And Amalek.
The Philistines.
The Philistines.
The inhabitants of Tyre.
The inhabitants of Tyre.
Ashes also joined with them.
Ashes also joined with
They have
them.
hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah.
Salah.
Do unto them.
Do unto them.
As unto the Midianites.
As unto the Midianites.
As to Sisera.
As to Sisera.
As to Jabin.
As to Jabin.
The brook of
And the
Kassan.
brook of Kassan.
Which perished at Endor.
Which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the
They
earth.
became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like a
Make
rat.
their nobles like a red.
And like Zahed.
And like Zahed.
Yea.
Yea.
All their princes.
All their princes.
As Zabah.
As Zabah.
And as Amunah.
And as Amunah.
Who said.
Who said.
Let us take to ourselves.
Let us take to
The
ourselves
houses of Yahweh in
the
possession.
house of Yahweh in possession.
O my power.
O my power.
Make them like a wheel.
Make them like a wheel.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the fire burneth the wood.
As the fire burning for
And
wood.
as the flame set the mountains on
And
fire.
as the flame set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them.
So persecute them
With thy tempest.
with thy
And
tempest.
make them afraid.
And make them afraid
With thy storm.
with thy storm.
Fill their faces with
Fill
shame.
their faces with
That
shame.
they may seek thy
That they
name.
may seek thy name.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Let them be confounded.
Let them be confounded.
In trouble forever.
In trouble forever.
Yea.
Yea.
Let them be put to
Let
shame.
them be put to shame
And perish.
and perish.
That men may know.
That men may know
That thou.
thou,
Whose name alone.
whose name alone
Is Yahweh.
is Yahweh,
Of the Most High.
art the Most High
Of all the earth.
of all the earth.
So be it.
So big. This is the blessings. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Wa Yahweh Shah.
Wa Yahweh Shai.
Wa Mayaka
Wa
Allah.
Mayaka Allah.
Wa Alahayim.
Wa Alahayim.
Wa Tazab Ya'ah.
Wa Tazab Yah.
Alawap Yahana.
Alawap Yana.
Ha Alawapyam.
Alawapyim.
Hasaranyam.
Hasaranyim.
Hakwatazayanyam.
Hatasatayamyim.
Hakayayalyam.
Hakayayalyim.
Wa Ha'akwatyam.
Wa Agwakyim.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Wa Hashem Yahweh Shah.
Hashim Yahweh Shai.
The water of
The
mud.
water of man in the English. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahweh Shai.
And Yahweh Shah.
And Michael.
And Michael.
And the angels.
And the angels.
The man in General
The
Yohana.
man in General Yohana.
The generals.
The generals.
The captains.
The captains.
The officers.
The officers.
The troopers.
The troopers.
And the sisters.
And the sisters.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So big.
These are the curses. Blessed you, Yahweh.
Blessed are you, Yahweh.
King of heaven and earth.
King of heaven and earth.
And all things
And
living.
all things living.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
Listen to us now.
Listen to us now.
Right now.
Right now.
Send evils and curses.
Send evils and curses.
And punishment and
And
destruction.
punishment and destruction.
To the heathen.
To the heathen.
That speak against
That
us.
speak against
Thy
us.
prophets.
Thy prophets.
The teachers.
The teachers.
The princes.
The princes.
The priests.
The priests.
The Israelite
The
brothers.
Israelite brothers.
And the school.
And the school.
Send evils and
Send
curses.
evils and curses.
And punishment and
And
destruction.
punishment and destruction.
To the heathen.
To the heathen.
And shake loose the
And
treasure.
shake loose the treasure
Of the rich of Israel.
of the rich of
They
Israel.
refuse to give to the
They
school.
refuse to give to the school.
Force their riches.
Force their riches.
To enter to thy
To
sanctuary.
enter into thy
Send
sanctuary.
evils and curses.
Send evils and curses.
And punishment and destruction.
Punishment and destruction.
To the Edomites.
To the Edomites.
And the nations.
And the nations.
And their drug
And
dealers.
their drug dealers.
The court system.
Court system.
The prison system.
Prison system.
Planned Parenthood.
Planned Parenthood.
All the governments for our
All
enemies.
the governments of our enemies.
Amalek synagogues and arms.
Amalek synagogues and all.
Roman Catholic Church.
Roman Catholic Church.
Pope.
The Pope.
Islam.
Islam.
Christianity.
Christianity.
Egyptology.
Egyptology.
Militia.
Militia.
Ku Klux Klan.
Ku Klux Klan.
Aryan Nation.
Aryan Nation.
Skinhead.
Skinhead.
Posse Comitatus.
Posse Comitatus.
The gay movement.
The gay movement.
The gay movement.
The gay movement.
The lesbian
The
movement.
lesbian movement.
The lesbian movement.
The lesbian movement.
Spies.
Spies.
Workers of witchcraft.
Workers of witchcraft.
NASA space program.
NASA space program.
Army.
Army.
Navy.
Navy.
Air Force.
Air Force.
Marines.
Marines.
Wall Street.
Wall Street.
Open up the internet.
Open up the internet.
And the airwaves.
In the airways.
The cable access channel.
Cable access channel.
And the radio channel.
And the radio channel.
Convict the spirit.
Convict the spirit.
Of any of thy people.
Of any of thy people.
That seek to stop
That
us.
seek to stop us.
Bring swift
And
destruction.
bring swift destruction.
To all the heathen.
To all the
That
heathen.
stand in the way.
That stand in the way.
Or try to stop us.
Try to stop us.
From broadcasting your word.
Broadcasting your words.
Throughout the planet
Throughout
Earth.
the planet Earth.
Let loose all the
Let
plague.
loose all the plagues.
Let loose all the plague.
Let loose all the
Cause them
plagues.
to go to and fro.
Cause them to go to and
Through
fro.
the earth.
Through the earth.
And consume them.
And consume them.
With the plague.
With the plague.
Take the house of the thief.
Take the house of the thief.
And the murder.
And the murderer.
Let Yahweh Shai.
And Yahweh Shah.
Michael and Gabriel.
Michael and Gabriel.
Come down with the flying
Come
saucer.
down with the flying
And
saucer.
punish all the heathen.
And punish all the
That
heathen.
come up against
That
us.
come up against
As
us.
we speak thy
As we
word.
speak thy word.
Cause it be known.
Cause it to be known.
By all.
By all.
That is the angels.
That is the angels.
That have done it.
That have done it.
Cause it to be spread.
Cause it to be spread.
Through the media.
Through the media.
Throughout the whole world.
Throughout the whole world.
Cause them to shake at thy
Cause
coming.
them to shake at thy
In the name of
coming.
Yahweh
In the
Shai.
name of Yahweh Shah.
Thank you always.
Thank you always.
So be it.
So be it.
Sar, which means return. People in the audience, Yeshabian, which means to sit or return.
Do I need to go to it?
So, let me just check. Come on, boy. All right, come. Oh, come. You shot. Watch it. Slacky, would you mind keeping up with the scriptures? Slacky?
Say it again.
Would you mind just keeping up with the scriptures today?
What you mean?
You know, just like marking them.
Yeah. That's
Okay, we're still in the book of Genesis, and today we're doing Genesis 24, and we are in, verse 46?
Yeah.
Is that 46?
46 to 52.
I'm in Exodus, that's why.
Hey, Salaki, if you could, too, it's called the Blue Letter Bible app. You can either download it onto your phone or you can actually go online. It allows you to kind of follow along with us in the Hebrew as well. So that's a useful tool that we can have. That's what I read out of Blue Letter Bible app.
So just to review last week, I know this is a no-brainer, but we want to just see who's paying attention. You know, I'm a former teacher, so got to see who's paying attention. Okay, Abraham wanted to bring a bride for his son. What was Abraham's son's name? This is easy, no-brainer. What was the son's name that he wanted to bring a wife for? This was the son of promise. Do you want to get it?
No, I'm too old. Go ahead, sis.
Anybody remember the son of promise? Isaac. Excellent. Anybody remember what Isaac's name means? Okay, pretty much like to laugh, like joy, laugh. All right, that's what Isaac's name means. And he, and you think about it, when Yahushua, because Isaac really is Yahushua before he was Yahushua. Am I correct, sir? He was like, because he was the son of promise, like Yahushua. And remember when Yahushua said to the Pharisees, he said, Abraham rejoiced to see my day and saw it and was glad. Okay? And so it's like Isaac, to rejoice to see my day. Okay? Now, can somebody tell me, Abraham sent his servant out to get a bride for Isaac from his family. How come he did not want Isaac to have a wife of one of the women of Canaan? What was wrong with that? Why didn't he want to take a bride from the women of Canaan? Go ahead. It's Colin on a roll today. Go ahead. Right, the two lines weren't supposed to meet, because what would happen every time Israel would marry, the men of Israel would marry another line of a nation? What would happen? Right, confusion, Babylon, you got to think all that stuff. They'd start to, go after other gods. They would compromise the whole thing. They would forget who the one true God is. Even the famous King Solomon started doing it. You start compromising. The line is mixed, and, it starts to cause issues. Okay? That's what was happening before the flood. That's what's happening with the Tower of Babel. They were trying to be one nation, like a melting pot. Okay? And it doesn't work. That's why the Most High told them to scatter. He put all the nations where he wanted them to be. Okay? And you can look even in nature, okay? In nature, you see that the Most High creates certain organisms to be certain places. You're not going to see a polar bear in the jungle, okay? It doesn't belong there, okay? To teach my students there. You know that there's a problem if polar bears are in, the savannah. It's a problem. They don't belong there. Well, certain people don't belong in certain territories, okay? So that's something. Oh, I was going to ask you, do y'all need this bigger pants? Yes, sir. Are you hot, sir? Okay. Okay. Y'all need a second? Well, let me know if that doesn't work, and then I can give y'all the second.
That should work, Joy. That should work. Should be fine.
You want to just...
Yeah, leave that there.
Okay.
Spit that
all right.
way.
Well, all right, the water. I was thinking about that during the prayers, but I forgot. All right, so now let's go in, and Isaac, the servant of Abraham, is gone to find a bride for Isaac, and he meets a lady named Rebecca. Okay, so we're going to start there. We're going to read in the Hebrew first, like we always do, and then in the English. So we're in Genesis chapter 24, verse 46.
Yeah.
Chapter 24, verse 46, and we're reading through 52. Genesis chapter 24, verse 46. With a mahar, with a rod, kadah, ma'aliyah, with a imar, shata, wagam, gamal yaka, ashakwa, wa ashaf, wagam, hagamalyam, hashakuta. Verse 47.
وأشعال أتا وأمار باث ميا آف وثا أمار باث بثا وآل Salakia بثا وألا بن نكوار أشار لدا لوا ملكا وأشم هنازم al apa waha tazum yadyum al yadya. Verse 48. Wa akwad wa ashatha kawa la Yahweh wa abarak wa abarak af Yahweh Allah Aliyah Adunya Abraham Ashar Hana Kanya Badarak Amath Lakwa Kaf Af Bath Akia Adunya Labnawa or Labanwa Salakia. Verse 49. Wa alta Yashakam Aishayam Kasad wa Math Af Adunya Haga Yadwa Laya wa La Haga Yadwa Laya wa Pana Al Yamyan wa Al Shama Allah Shama Al. Verse 50. Wa ya ain Laban Waba thaw wa all Allah wa ya amar wa ma Yahweh yataza hadabar la nawa call the bar al yaka rai awa tawab. Verse 51. Hana rabba kwa lapanyaka quack wala lak with a ya asha laban Adunyaka ka Ashar Debar Yahweh. Verse 52. Wa Yahaya ka Ashar Shemai Ibad Abraham Af Debar Yaham wa Yasha Thakwa Aratasaha La Yahweh. And that's it. Right?
All right, so we're in Genesis chapter 24, verses 46 through 52 in the English. Genesis chapter 24, verse 46. And she made haste and let down her pitcher from her shoulder and said, Drink, and I will give thy camels drink also. So I drank, and she made the camels drink also. Verse 47. And they asked her and said, Whose daughter art thou? And she said, The daughter of Bethuel, Nahor's son, whom Milcah bare unto him. And I put the earring upon her face and the bracelets upon her hand. Verse 48. And I bowed down my head and worshipped the Lord, and blessed the Lord God of my master Abraham, which had led me in the right way to take my master's brother's daughter unto his son. Verse 49. And now if ye will deal kindly and truly with my master, tell me, and if not, tell me that I may turn to the right hand or to the left. Verse 50. Then Laban and Bethuel answered and said, The thing proceedeth from the Lord. We cannot speak unto thee, bad or good. Verse 51. Behold, Rebekah is before thee. Take her and go, and let her be thy master's son's wife, as the Lord has spoken. Verse 52. And it came to pass that when Abraham's servant heard the words, he worshipped the Lord, bowing himself to the earth.
So the master, the servant is happy because Abraham sent him to find a wife, a bride for Isaac, and he found one who was of Abraham's line. You know, they wanted to keep that in the lineage. They wanted to keep their lineage a certain way. And so he's happy for that. And Rebecca, was willing to go. And it takes a lot of strength, too, to submit and go. Okay, notice that she didn't put up an attitude. Notice that she didn't have, she went. That takes a lot of strength from a sister to go to a place that she's never been, to travel. And that shows the righteousness of Rebecca as well. All right, we're gonna go keep it reading. We're gonna go ahead and read We're in Genesis chapter 24.
53 to 59.
I'm going to read 53 to 59.
I got this one.
Come.
All right, Genesis chapter 24, verse 53. Waya wataza'a ha'ibad kolya kasap wakolya zahab wabagadyam waya thun rabakwa Ramagana slagger Wamagadana Wamagadna Nathan La'akaya Wala Ama, verse 54. Wayakalwa Wayashatwa Hawa'a Waha Anashim Ashar Aimawa Wayalun Wayalayanwa Wayakwamwa Babakwar Waya Amar Shalakanya La Adanya, verse 55. Wayamar Akiya Wa Amar Dashab Hana'ar Athanwa Yum Awa Aishawar Akar the Lak, verse 56. Wayamar Alaham Al the Akarwa Athya Wayahawa Hatazoliak the Rakya Shalakawanya Wa Alaka La Adanya, verse 57. Wayakora Awa La Rabakwa Wayamarwa Aliyah Hathalakya Ain Ha'ayash Hazah Wada Amar Alaka, verse 59. Wayashalakwa Ath Rabakwa Akatham Wa'ath Manakwatha Wa'ath Ibad Abaraham Wa'ath Anashiwa. And that's it.
All right, we're now going to be reading Genesis 24, 53 to 59 in the English. Genesis chapter 24, verse 53. And the servant brought forth jewels of silver and jewels of gold and raiment and gave them to Rebekah. He gave also to her brother and to her mother precious things. And they did eat and drink. Oh, let me go back to that. I know people, I mean, this is a given, but why would he give precious things to the mother and father of Rebekah? Okay. There we go. Like a dowry. Excellent. What was your name again? Nice. Give her a hand. Excellent. Okay, you just couldn't just walk off and get married back then. It was, you had a dowry had to be paid. Okay, so you had to pay. Yeah, and you had to pay it to the. You had to usually pay it to the dad. Well, yes, and even in the ISUPK, there should be, especially you got to think Rebecca had never even known a man, so that dowry Rebecca wasn't the price, it wasn't cheap, so and he was paying silver and gold and stuff, so excellent.
Hey, Slack, and if I could too, like what we reading in the Bible is still our culture. You see what I'm saying?
No.
There is no difference. Like we got so far away from it. That's why, like, a dowry just sounds crazy. Like, you paying, like, I've heard people say, like, you got to pay for it and stuff like that. But what we don't realize is, like, the institution of marriage, like, even in Esau's marriage, the father usually walks the bride down and gives her away because she's counted as a possession to him.
Right.
So he's giving his possession away, so therefore he's getting a dowry for her. You see what I'm saying? And that's what happens. As a wife, you become a possession to your husband. You feel me? And that's just our culture. We just got so far away from it that a woman don't like to hear that I'm a man's possession. You see what I'm saying? But that's why you need to take these necessary steps, you see what I'm saying? And court each other. You see what I'm saying? Get to know that brother, because once you lay down, that is your husband. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead, sir.
Okay, yeah.
It's crazy that you say something about that because you know when I signed in on Facebook or YouTube and I put possession of the glove of car,
Come.
my family always asked me like, "You don't belong to him." I'm like, "Yes, I did."
Come. Absolutely.
They was like, "You crazy?" And I'm like, "So big."
But you know, like that's that's how far we've gotten away from our culture. That when a woman is in the right spirit, that woman is looked at as weak, or that woman is looked at like she's doing something wrong. But if you talk about you a thought, yeah, if you talk about you a thought, you this, that, and the third, nobody says nothing. But to be a possession of a righteous man, that's an honor that's bestowed upon a woman from the Most High Himself.
So, like, if I can add, sir, and people miss this. People, especially the Christian church, they'll miss this when you talk about the commandments. Actually, the commandment actually shows that the wife is the possession of the husband. When we talk about the 10 commandments or the 10 words, you look at the 10th commandment when it says, "Thou shalt not covet," and it says what? Thy neighbor's wife. And then right after that, thy neighbor's house. So it's showing you not to covet anything that belongs to your neighbor. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Don't say, notice it does not say, "Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's husband." It says, "Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife," which shows that the wife is the one that belongs to the husband. So you're not supposed to, that it says thy neighbor's wife, house, his ox. So these are all possessions. So when next time somebody says that, I believe the commandment, take them to that commandment. What does this mean? Because that shows that the wife is the possession of the husband.
Hey, one more thing too, and just to add, just like she's the possession of that husband is not her possession. That husband belongs to Christ Himself, Yahushua. That's why we have the hierarchy. That's why we have the order. Like you said, the Most High is the head of Christ, and Christ the head of man, and man the head of woman. You see what I'm saying? We answer to our King. Whether you want to believe it or not, we answer to people, especially here in ISUPK. We just don't do what we want to do. You see what I'm saying? Like, we have rank to keep order, but we have to answer to somebody. So if we have to answer to somebody, and we can do it in the right spirit, you feel me? There's nothing for a woman to answer to her husband. You see what I'm saying? Like, we all answer to somebody. Let's do a few more, then we'll call them up.
We're in verse 54. "And they did eat and drink, and he and the men that were with him, and tarried all night. And they rose up in the morning, and he said, Send me away unto my master." Verse 55. "And her brother and her mother said, Let the damsel abide with us a few days, at least 10. After that she shall go." Verse 56. "And he said unto them, Hinder me not, seeing that the Most High preserved my way. Send me away that I may go to my master." Verse 57. "They said, We will call the damsel and inquire at her mouth." Verse 58. "And they called Rebekah, and said unto her, Wilt thou go with this man? And she said, I will go." Verse 59. "And they sent away Rebekah their sister, and her nurse, and Abraham's servant, and his men." Okay, and you see Rebekah just went. That takes a lot of courage. She knew that Abraham was part of her family, but I'm not sure. There's no indication that they ever met before, because Rebekah sounds like she's pretty decently young, probably 20 or in her 20s, because you were considered an adult in the Hebrew culture around 20. So she's probably at least maybe she's about 20 years old here, but she's young. Okay, all right. Let's go ahead and continue. We're now in Genesis 24, chapter 24, verse
60 through 66.
Can you read it?
Come.
We're going to read 60 through 66 in the Hebrew. Genesis chapter 24, verse 60. "Wayabarakwa af rabakwa wayamarwa la akthunnawa af hayaya la alakya rababa wayarash zaraik af Sha'ar, Shanayawa. Verse 61. "With a quam, Rabakwa, Wana Arafya, with a Rakabana, Al, Hagamolium, with a Kana, Akaria, Ha'ayash, Wayakwak, Ha'ibad, Af, Rabakwa, Wayalak, verse 62. Wayatazahak, Ba'ah, Mabawa'ah, Ba'ar, Lakia, Ra'ayah, Wahawa'ah, Wayashab, Ba'arataza, Hanagab, verse 63. Wayataza'ah, Yatazahak, Lashawak, Bashada, Lapunwa, Waf, Irab, Wayasha'ah, Ayanyawa, Wayara'ah, Wahana, Gamalium, Wa'ayam, verse 64. Wathasha'ah, Rabakwa, Af, Ayanya, Wathara'ah, Ah, Yatazahak, Paul, Ma'al, Hama, Hagamal, verse 65. With a Amar, all, Ha'ibad, Maya, Ha'ayash, Ha'azah, Ha'halak, Bashada, Run, Lakorathnawa, Wayamar, Ha'ibad, Hawa'ah, Adanya, Wathakwak, Hatazayayim, Wathakas, verse 66. Waya Sapar, Ha'ibad, Layatazahak, Af, Kal, Hydabarium, Ashar, Aisha. And that's it.
All right, so we're in Genesis chapter 24. Genesis chapter 4, verses 60 through 66 in the English. Genesis 24, verse 60. And he blessed Rebekah and said unto her, Thou art our sister, be thou the mother of thousands of millions, and let thy seed possess the gate of them, of those which hate them. Verse 61, and Rebekah arose, and her damsels, and they rode upon the camels and followed the man, and the servant took Rebekah and went his way. Verse 62, and Isaac came from the way of the well, Laharoi, for he dwelt in the south country. Verse 63, and Isaac went out to meditate in the field at the eventide, and he lifted up his eyes and saw, and behold, the camels were coming. Verse 64, and Rebekah lifted up her eyes, and when she saw Isaac, she lighted off the camel. Verse 65, for she had said unto the servant, What man is this that walketh in the field to meet us? And the servant had said, It is my master. Therefore she took a veil and covered herself. Verse 66, and the servant told Isaac all things that he had done.
I'm
calling for the last three.
All right, we're going to go ahead and read. Any questions so far? Okay, we're going to read Genesis 24, and we're reading 67, and then 1 through 6. We're going to read Genesis 25, 1 through 6. We'll read this.
I got it.
Come.
Genesis chapter 24, verse 67. Wayaba'ah, Yatazak, 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 Yatazakwa.
It's like, well, I'll tell you that later, but Yatazakak.
Yatazakak. Ha'ahala, Shara, Amwa, Wayakwak, Rabakwa, with the Haya, Lawa, La Asha, Waya Ahaba, Laya Ahaba, Waya Nakam, Yatazakha, Akaria, Amwa, Amawa. Genesis chapter 25, verse 1. Wayasak, Abaraham, Wayakwak, Asha, Washama, Quatawara, verse 2. Wadalad, Lawa, Zamaran, Wa'ath, Yakwashan, Wa'ath, Madan, Wa'ath, Madayan, Wa'ath, Yashabak, Wa'ath, Shawak, verse 3. Wayakwashan, Yalad, Shaba'ah, Wa'ath, Dadan, Wabunya, Dadan, Hayawa, Ashawaram, Walatawashium, Walaamyam, verse 4. Wabunya, Madayan, Ayapa, Wa'ipar, Wakanka, Wa'abiyada, Wa'aladaiha, Kol, Allah, Bunya, Quatawara, verse 5. Wayathan, Abaraham, Ath, Kal, Ashar, Lawa, Layatazakak, Walabunya, Hapayalagashyam, Ashar, La Abraham, Nathan, Abraham, Mathanath, Wayashalakam, Ma'al, Yatazakak, Bunwa, Ba'aiwadanwa, Kaya, Kudama, Al, Arataza, Kudam, and that's it.
All right, we're reading in Genesis 24, verse 67, and then Genesis 25, 1 through 6. Genesis chapter 24, verse 67. And Isaac brought her into his mother Sarah's tent, and took Rebekah, and she became his wife, and he loved her. And Isaac was comforted after his mother's death. All right, let's see if somebody can answer. How did she become his wife? Did they have like a, did he walk her down the aisle or something? Yeah? Okay, so he slept with her. Okay, he slept with her. All right, and that's how she became his wife. And he took her into his mother's tent. Obviously, he was mourning for his mother. Took her to his mother's tent, and and he loved her. Okay, and they became husband and wife. Excellent. All right, Genesis chapter 25, verse 1. Then again, Abraham took a wife, and her name was Keturah. Verse 2, and she bare him Zimran, and Jokshan, and Medan, and Midian, and Ishbak, and Shu'ah. All right, and verse 3, and Jokshan begot Sheba, and Dedan. And the sons of Dedan were Ashurim, and Letushim, and Leumim. Verse 4, and the sons of Midian, Ephah, and Ephah, and Hanak, and Abidah, and Eladah. All these were children of Keturah. Verse 5, and Abraham gave all that he had unto Isaac. Verse 6, but unto the sons of the concubines, which Abraham had, Abraham gave gifts and sent them away from Isaac his son. Wait a minute, why would Abraham do that? It says he sent them away from Isaac his son while he yet lived, eastward into the east country. Why would he send the other children away from Isaac? Why would Abraham do that? I mean, why can't all the children be in the same house? I mean, those are... I couldn't hear you say it again, sister. Say that one more time. He wasn't born within the marriage? Okay. Not quite. There's a reason why he would... Think about Ishmael. Remember, Abraham sent Ishmael away, and Ishmael was his son. What did Sarah say about Ishmael? Do I remember? But what? Do you remember why Sarah sent him away? That's right. They were not the children of the promise. They were not to have the part of that inheritance, which means that land. Okay? So Abraham sent them to other territories, but they were to not be children of that promise. They were not to receive the promise that the Most High gave to Abraham and gave to Isaac. Isaac was the son of promise. So, I mean, that might sound harsh to people, but they were sent away. Just like Ishmael was sent away. Okay, because they would not have no part of the inheritance. Because if they stayed, usually the firstborn would, get most of it, and then kind of divide it up. People even do that nowadays. To divide it up, the will or whatever like that. But they shall have no part. Okay, those other nations. Okay, and this is the Most High's promise. So Abraham knew that only Isaac and his descendants would have part of that inheritance. All right, excellent. Okay, let's go ahead and continue. Before we do,
Was you finished reading?
I think I was. Yes, I was finished reading. Come.
That's
All right, just the people up here. Aymari. What was your name one more time? Herb. Herb, come and present thyself in thy registry.
Right. Say it loud for the game. Say it loud for the game. So, Herb.
Herb.
Bun Yahawada.
Bun Yawaha.
Bun Yahawada.
Bun Yawa.
Bun
Yawada.
Bun Yahawada.
Bun Yahawada.
Ya.
Ya.
Ha.
Ha.
Wa. Da.
Da.
Bun.
Bun.
Ya.
Ya.
Shah.
Shah.
Allah.
Allah.
Herb.
Bun Yahawada. Bun Yasha'Allah.
Now you're going to salute. Amadi Shabbat. Amadi. Barak. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem.
Ba'ashem.
Yahusha.
Yahusha.
Barak.
Barak.
Atham.
Thumb.
Atham.
Atham.
Yeah.
Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahshua Barakatah. Yeshavim. Okay, we're going to be reading Genesis 25, 7 through 13. Is that correct? I think it sounds correct.
I think it was.
I think it should be.
7 to 13, come.
Genesis chapter 25, 7 through 13 in the Hebrew. Let me get this.
I take. Let him get the Bible. Right.
And then we're going to read it in the English.
Genesis chapter 25, verse 7 through 13. Wa Allah Yamya. It's like a Shanya. Kayya Abraham Bashar Kayya Ma'ath Shana Washabayim Shana Wakamash Shanya, verse 8. Wayagawai Wayamath Abraham Washayaba Washayaba So Waba Zakwan Washabai Wayamar. It's like Waya Asa. Oh, I'm Yawa. Verse 9. Waya Kobarwa. Athwa. Matasa Kak. Waya Shama. Waya Masha'ayu. Waya Shema.
Shemai Allah.
Waya Masha Allah. Say it again.
Shemai Allah.
Waya Shema Allah. Wala. Bunyawa. Oh. Ma'irath. Hamakapala. Oh. Shada. Aparun, Bun, Tazakar, Hakathya, Ashar, Al, Punya, Mamara'ah, verse 10. Hashadah, Ashar, Quanah, Abraham, Ma'av, Bunya, Kath, Shema, Qubar, Abraham, Washarah, Ashathwa, verse 11. Wayahaya, Akarya, Mawath, Abraham, Wayabarak, Alahayim, Av, Yatazakak, Bunwa, Wayashab, Yatazakak, Ain, Ba'ar, Lakaya, Ra'aya, verse 12. Wa'allah, Baladah, Yeshama Allah, 1. Abraham, Ashar, Yeladah, Hagar, Amatazarayah, Shapakad, Shara, Abraham, verse 13. Wa Allah, Shemawah, Bunya, Yeshama Allah, Shema Thumb, Latha what? It's like Latha Lawad Thumb. Hold on, what the Walad? That sound right? What the Walad Thumb?
Lobtham Khan.
What the Lawad Thumb? Bakar. Yeshama Ayla.
Yeshemai Allah.
Shemai Allah.
Khan.
Nabaya. It's like Wakadar. Wa'adab. Wa'adaba'al. Mama Basham. And that's it.
Okay, now we're going to be reading Genesis 25. We're going to be reading verses 7 through 13 in the English.
You're going to start off, you're going to tell them where you at, and you're going to just read from there.
All right. So read.
Yeah, so tell them you're in Genesis 25. Read loud to them.
All right. We're in Genesis. All right. Let me see. We're in Genesis 25.
It'll pick it up.
Okay.
It'll pick it up.
We're in Genesis 25, verse 7. And these are the days of the years of Abraham's life, which he lived, in 160 years. Then Abraham gave up the ghost and died in a good old age. And
Stop right there. 3 score, what does that really mean? My math people in here, what does a score mean? Close. You were close. Score means 20. So 3 score is 60. And then, my math people was adding 15 years. Was that, what was he? So it was 100. So he's 175 years old. Okay, so you see the word score, that means 20. Okay, go ahead. Verse 8. We just start at verse 8.
Genesis chapter 25, verse 8. Then Abraham gave up the ghost and died in a good old age, an old man and full of years, and was gathered to his people. Verse 9. And his sons Isaac and Ishmael buried him in the cave of Machpelah in the field of Ephron, the son of Zohar, the Hittite, which is before Mamre. Chapter 10. The field which Abraham purchased of the sons of Heth. There was Abraham buried and Sarah his wife. Chapter 11, and it came to, verse 11, and it came to pass after the death of Abraham that God blessed his son Isaac, and Isaac dwelt by the well Laharoy. Verse 12, now these are the generations of Ishmael, Abraham's son, whom Hagar the Egyptian, Sarah's handmaid, bare unto Abraham. Verse 13, and these are the names of the sons Ishmael by their names according to their generations. The firstborn of Ishmael, Nabajoth, and Kedar, and Adbil, and Mibsam.
Excellent.
That's it.
And notice how the Bible always tries to show the other line, because it goes back to Genesis of the two seeds, okay, that would be at enmity to each other, and you'll see that all through the scriptures there was always two seeds that had enmity within each other. You had Cain and Abel, Jacob and Esau, Isaac and Ishmael, Yahushua and the Pharisees and Sadducees, Samuel and Eli's sons, David and Saul. You would always see that the scriptures always show a contention between, okay, and so that's why it's a pattern that you'll start to notice. Okay, so now we're seeing Ishmael's line. Okay, all right. Now we are in Genesis chapter 25. What are we reading? 14 through 22?
14 through 20.
14 through 20? I'm going to read this one.
Come.
Genesis chapter 25, verse 14. Wamashamai, Wama, Wamasha, verse 15. Hadad, so like, no, Hadada, with Yama, Yatawar, Napayash, Wakwadama, verse 16. Allah, Ham, Bunya, Yeshamai Allah, Wa Allah, Shamtham, Bakatazar Yaham, Waba Tayartham, Shanyam, Aishar, Nasha Ya'am, La'ama Thum, verse 17. Wa Allah, Shanya, Chayaya, Yeshamai Allah, Ma'af, Shana, Washalashyam, Shana, Washabai, Shanyam, Waya go why, Waya Maf, Waya Sa, all, I'm Yawa, verse 18. Waya Shachnawa, Makawa Yala, I, Shawar, Ashar, Al, Punya, Matazarium, Ba'aka, Asha, Wara, Al, Punya, Call, Akyawa, Nepal, verse 19. Ba'Allah, Thawa Ladath, Yatazahach, Man, Abaraham, Hawalayad, Yatazahach, verse 20. Wayahaya, Yatazahach, Bun, Arabayim, Shana, Bakwa Kafiwa, Rabakwa, Bath, Batha wa Allah, Ha'aramya, Mapadan, Aram, Akwath, Laban, Ha'aramya, Lawa, La'asha. And that's it. Okay, we're reading Genesis chapter 25, 14 through 20 in the English.
Okay, Genesis chapter 25, verse 14. And Mishma, and Duma, and Misa. Verse 15. Hadar, and Tima, Jatar, Naphish, and Kedema. Verse 16. These are the sons of Ishmael, and these are their names by their towns and by their castles. 12 princes according to their nations.
Now, the Most High did say that he was going to have Ishmael's line be fruitful. That's like 12 princes came from him. Okay, and you know that the Arabs come from Ishmael. Okay, the Arabs. All right?
Hey, if I could. It's important to remember, too, and this is where a lot of people get it confused, like, there's a difference between having the promise and then also receiving his blessing.
God.
You see what I'm saying? Esau even got a blessing. You see what I'm saying? But he did not receive the promise.
Con.
And that's the difference. Like Isaac received that, and it passed down to Jacob. That's where the promise lies. But these other nations, the Lord still blessed them, as we just read. Like Ishmael got 12 princes.
Come.
Esau got blessed before, but that does not mean that they received the promise. That comes from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
Come.
You think?
Verse 17.
Verse 17. And these are the years of the life of Ishmael, 137 years. And he gave up the ghost and died and was gathered unto his people. Verse 18. And they dwelt from Havilah and Shur, that is before Egypt. And thou goest toward Assyria, and he died in the presence of all his brethren. Verse 19. And these are the generations of Isaac, Abraham's son. Abraham begot Isaac. Verse 20. And Isaac was 40 years old when he took Rebekah to wife, the daughter of Bethuel, the Syrian of Pandaram, the sister to Laban, the Syrian.
Isaac didn't get married till he was 40. Okay, you got to think about that. 40 years. Okay, and then I think we're going to read, he didn't have his children until much later. But you got to think, they were living longer back then. Food, diets were better, wasn't processed, so they were living longer. So, maybe a man was just getting started at 40. If you think about it, 40 years old. 40 nowadays, you're more than halfway there.
Funny.
So, all right. Is that it? We got one more?
Nope.
We got one more?
Yeah, we got one more.
Kyle.
All right, so we're in Genesis chapter 25, verse 21 through 27. We're going to do it in the Hebrew and then the English.
You want me to take this?
I'll take it.
Kyle.
Genesis chapter 25, verse 21. Waya athar, it has a kah, waya hawa, lana kah, a shathwa, kaya, akwara, hawa waya aithar, lawa, Yahweh, with a har, rabakwa, a shathwa, verse 22. Waya, what you just said there?
I was looking at their words.
Waya the ratazaya, waya the ratazaya, tazawa,
Yeah, Kyle.
Abunyam, Bakuraba, with the Amar, Khan, Lama, Zahar, Nakia, Wathoka, it's like with a lot, which one?
What's a lot? Kyle, too.
The what? With a lot, but Arash, Yahweh, verse 23, Wayamar, Yahweh, Laha, Shanya, Biyam, Babatanak, Washanya, La Amarium, Mama Ayak, Yaparadwa, Mala'am, Ya Aimataza, Warab, Ya Aibad, Taza Ayar, verse 24, William Mala'awa, Yamya, Laladab, Wahana, the Wamam, Babatana, verse 25. Wayataza'a, Hara Ashwan, Adamawanya, Kalwa, Ka'adara, Sha'ar, Wayakora'awa, Shamwa, Aishawa, verse 26. Wa'akaria, Khan, Yataza'a, Akiwa, Wayadwa, Akazal, Ba'aikwab, Aishawa, Wayakora'a, Shamwa, Ya'aikwab, Wayatazakak, Bun, Shashiyam, Shanab, Waladam, Atham, verse 27, Wayagadalwa, Hana'aryam, Wayahaya, Aishawa, Ayash, Yadai, Tazayad, Ayash, Shada, Waya Aikwab, Ayash, Thumb, Yashab, Ahoyam. That's it. reading Genesis chapter 25, 21 through 27 in the English. I'll take that.
Genesis chapter 25, verse 21. And Isaac entreated the Lord for his wife because she was barren. And the Lord was entreated of him, and Rebekah, his wife, conceived. Verse 22. And the children struggled together within her. And she said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of the Lord. Verse 23. And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. And the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger.
Okay, this is really what they would say. This is really foretelling what's really going to happen, because 2 nations were in Rebekah's womb, and they were struggling already in the womb. This tells what's happened throughout time. Okay, and it says that the one will be stronger than the other, and the elder shall serve the younger, which is going to happen. Okay, and we'll talk more about it as we go. Go ahead.
Verse 24. And where her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. Verse 25. And the first came out red, all over like an hairy garment, and they called him Esau. Verse 26.
Esau looked a lot different. Okay, you got to think of how, just imagine your baby coming out and he's really hairy, and you got to think that they're painting a picture here. Almost like a beast. His looks kind of go with his characteristics. Esau has been a beast, a hunter, you hunt on people. Okay, and he's coming out and he's got red hair all over. It's like hairy, okay, like a beast. Go ahead.
Hey, so like, if I could too, imagine like birthing a puppy. You see what I'm saying? Like, something come out of you. That's why they had to document it. And that's why they had to record it. Because he was so much different from everybody else. You see what I'm saying? Like, imagine you birthing something. They got all this hair on it. It's red. And you like, hey, listen, like. You gonna say something about it. You see what I'm saying? Like, and that's why they described him like that.
Didn't look normal. Yeah, it didn't look. Especially that red hair all over it. It didn't look normal. It's like it didn't look like a normal baby. Like, what is this? Go ahead.
Verse 26. And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob. And Isaac was 3 years old when she bare them.
And Isaac was what? Reread that. Isaac was 3.
60 years old when she bare them.
So how old was Isaac when he had his children? Since 60 years.
160.
Say again.
160.
60. He was 60 years old. 60 years old when he had his first children. Nowadays, we don't know how old Rebecca was, but we don't know. But nowadays, you have your babies in the 60s. Sarah had Isaac at 90. That's a geriatric pregnancy right there nowadays. So you gotta think. Go ahead, verse 27.
Verse 27. And the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter.
Notice he was a cunning hunter. Okay, cunning. Just think about the serpent in the garden. He was cunning. It's the same spirit. He was more cunning than all the beasts of the field. Esau was a cunning hunter, crafty. It's the same thing that way they describe the serpent in the garden. It's that same spirit that was there in the beginning, crafty, cunning. Go ahead.
A man of the field.
He was a wild man of the field. He was a wild man. Okay? Ishmael was described as a wild man. See, the Bible is painting a picture. There's always enmity, or there's always that spirit that was just like that in the garden with around us. It's always going to be around us. Somebody's crafty, that's cunning. Go ahead.
And Jacob was a plain man, dwelling in tents.
And really, the plain man really kind of means, it can be translated a perfect type man. See, it's comparing and contrasting of whether Jacob was more of a perfect type man, wasn't a beast, like Ishmael. I mean, like Esau was. He's a complete man. That's another better comparison. Jacob was more of a complete man. All right. Any questions about that? All right, but you can see how the scripture is making a comparison between the two groups. Okay, because this is going down the line, like Officer Mutazaba said. You can see this today. You can see that same spirit, that crafty cunning. You saw it when Esau was dealing with people throughout history. Cunning, crafty attitude, a cunning type person. Hunter. Hunting, taking over.
It's like, if I could add to that, like, there was a famous show called Duck Dynasty a couple years ago. And they made it's a device they use, and they would call, and they would sound like a duck that would bring the ducks towards them. That's cunning. You see what I'm saying? Like, they use something that you would normally hear or say or something amongst your culture to bring you in before they destroy you. So the same way they did them ducks, this is how they do us today. You see what I'm saying? With the different vices that they may have that they put in our communities and stuff like that. That's why we have to pay attention. That's what we read this for. Like, this is the blueprint to us surviving this war that we're in. You see what I'm saying? Like, us getting, we got to protect ourselves and stuff like that. But at the same time, the Most High is our only protection. You see what I'm saying? The only way you get that protection is by getting into these scriptures and understanding, like, the Lord has given us the blueprint, and we got to work it. Keeping these commandments is your defense. Brotherhood is your defense. You see what I'm saying? This is why the Lord is bringing out these records, because he's telling you who you're dealing with and how he's going to deal with you.
Any questions? All right. Just the people up here. Aimani.
La.
Yashahala.
Yashahala.
This is for the people up here. Men of Israel, gird up thy loins and prepare to salute the Torah. Fix me. Yahweh Hashem Yashab Rakya.
Yahweh Hashem Yashab Rakya.
Yahweh. By Hashem. Yahushua. Barak. Yah.
Let's see. Come. All right, listen. You want to go through all of them?
Body of Yah HaKadosh, which means rise and face the east. This is for everybody. We're going to do the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew, then in the English. The Lord's Prayer, repeat after me. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim. Kodash. Hayah. Shemka. Yahweh. Malak Lava'ah. Ratazayaka. It's like Hayah.
No, you good.
Aisha. Ba'aratazah.
Kawah.
Hayah. Bashamayim. Nathumlanawa. Lakam. Call. Yawam. Wasalakinawa. Kabawatanawa. Kasalakinawa. Kabawathinawa. Wala'ah. Tabi'ayinawa. Vanasaya 1. Abal. Habashaynawa. Mayan. Rad. Kiyah. Lakah. Amalakwa. Waha'ala.
Aman in the English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not to temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
This is I got the power. Yahweh. Ba'ashim Yahushua. Babu Kushah. Nathumlanawa. Hakat. Larpa'ah. Kol Makah Allah. Kol Marwa. Hakat. Latahar. Hamatazarayim. Hakat. Halakium. Hamathium. Hakat. Arakawa. Hatama'ala. Lagarushan. Ba'ashim Yahushua. The water Aman. And in the English, Yahweh. In the name of Yahushua. Please give us the power. The power to heal. All manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the leper. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you. So be it. This is bless Israel. Yahweh. Ba'ashim Yahushua. Barak Lanawa. Yasha'ala. Wahabiyah. Sapari. Barak. Ba'ashim Yahushua. The water Aman.
And in the English, Yahweh. In the name of Yahushua. Bless us. And Israel. And the school. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you. So be it.
This is Psalms 121. Aisha.
Ayunya.
Al-Hahari.
Ma'ayan.
Yaba'ah. Isaiah. Ma'ayin. Yahweh. Aisha. Shamayam. Wa'aratazah. Ayathan. Lamawat. Rugolka. Al Yanawam. Shamarka. Hana. La'ah. Yanawam. Wala'ah. Yayashan. Shawamar. Yasha'ala. Yahweh. Shamarka. Yahweh. Tazolka. Al-Yad. Yamyakah. Yawamam. Hashamash. La'ah. Yakakah. Wayarak. Walayala. Yahweh. Yashamarka. Makol-Ra. Yashamar. Athnapashka. Yahweh. Yashamar. Taza'athka. Wabu'aka. Mayatha. Wa'ai. Aman. In English, I will lift up my eyes into the hills. From whence cometh my help? My help cometh from Yahweh. Which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth Israel. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore. So be it. This is Psalms 83. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Aldama Yalaka.
Aldama Yalaka.
Alta Karash.
Alta Karash.
Alta Shakwat.
Wa Alta Shakwat.
Oh.
Al.
Kiyahana.
Kayahana.
Abu Yabyuka.
Abu Yabyuka.
Yahama Yawan.
Yahama Yawan.
Wama Shanayaka.
Wama Shanayaka.
Nasha'awa.
Nasha'awa.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al-Aimaka.
Al-Aimaka.
Ya'ara
Yahweh Yamwa.
Sawad.
Sawad.
Wayata Ya'atazawa.
When you throw your eyes on the wall,
Altas up Wanyaka.
Altas up a one you can.
Marwa.
Amara.
Lakawa.
Lakawa.
Wanakakita.
When a cocky.
Magoya.
Magoya.
Wala Yazakar.
Yasakar.
Sham Yasha'al.
Sham Yasha'al.
Iwad.
Iwad.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Nawa Aitazawa.
And what eyes on the wall,
La.
La.
Yakadwa.
Lakadwa.
Ayaka.
Ayakad.
Baya.
Raya.
Yakarathwa.
Yakaratwa.
Aholia.
Aholia.
Adawam.
Adawam.
Wayashama'a Aliyam.
When you shema eye alayam,
Mawa'aba.
Mawa,
Wahagari.
Wahagari,
Gabal.
Gabal,
Waimawan.
Waimawan,
Waimalak.
Waimalak,
Palashah.
Palashah,
I'm Yashabi.
I'm Yeshabian,
There's a war.
Tazawar,
Gum Ashawar.
Gum Ashawar,
Nalawa.
Nalawa,
Imam.
Amam,
Ayawa.
Ayawa,
Zerawad.
Zerawad,
Labanya Lawat.
Labanyalawat,
Salah.
Salah,
Aisha Laham.
Aisha Laham,
Kamadi.
Kamadi,
Kasa Yasara'a.
Kasi Yasara'ah,
Kayabi.
Kayabi,
Banakol.
Banakol,
Kuyashma.
Kuyashma,
Nashamadwa.
Shamadwa,
Ba'ayanda Ara.
Ayanda Ara,
Ayawa.
Ayawa,
Gaman.
Daman,
La Adama.
Adama,
Shayatamba.
Shayatamba,
Nadiyatmawa.
Nadiyamwa,
Ka'ara.
Kara,
Because of Abba.
Kuzaba,
Because of Bap.
Kuzaba,
Wakatizomana.
when it comes to Zomana,
Going to say your come
come to
one.
say, come on,
Ashar.
Ashar,
Amara.
Amara,
Naya Rasha.
Yuwasha,
Lanawa.
Lanawa,
Ah. Na'awa.
Nawa,
Alahaya.
Alahaya,
Alahaya.
Alahaya,
Shigathamba.
Shayatamba,
Kagagala.
Kagagala,
Kakwash.
Kagwash,
Lapunya Raka.
Lapanya Raka,
Ka'ash.
Ra'ash,
Taba'ira Ya'ira.
Kaba Ira Ira,
Kalahaba.
Kabahaba,
Kalahat.
Talahat,
Hurry.
Hurry,
Khan.
Khan,
The Redatma.
Radatma,
What's the Iraka?
What's the Iraka?
What's the Patha?
what was the Papka,
The Bahalam.
the Wilham,
Mala'a.
Mala'ah,
Panyaham.
Panyaham,
Walawan.
Palawan,
Wayabakwashwa.
Wayabakwashwa,
Shimka.
Shimka,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Yabashwa.
Yabashwa,
Wayabaholwa.
Wayabaholwa,
Ayya'a.
Ayda'i,
Wayakaparwa.
Wayakaparwa,
Wayabadwa.
Wayabagwa,
Wayadaiwa.
Wayadaiwa,
Kiyah.
Kaya,
Atha.
Atha,
Shimka.
Shimka,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Labadka.
Labadka,
Ayawan.
Ayawan,
Alkal.
Alkal,
Aratza.
Aratza,
Aman.
Aman, and in the English. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence on your house.
Hold not thy peace,
Hold not thy peace.
and be not still, O Yahweh.
Be not still on your house.
For lo,
For lo,
thy enemies make a tumult,
thy enemies make a tumult.
and they that hate thee
They that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel
Have taken corrective counsel
against thy people,
against thy people.
and consulted against thy hidden ones.
Consulting against thy hidden one.
They have
They
said,
have said,
Come,
Come,
let us cut them off
let us cut them off.
for being a nation,
For being a nation.
that the name of Israel
The name of Israel
may be no more remembered.
we no more remember.
They have consulted together
They have consulted together
with one consent.
one consent.
They are confederate against
They
thee.
are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom,
Tabernacles of Edom
and the Israelites,
and the Israelites.
of Moab,
Moab,
and the Hagarenes, Gabal,
Gabal,
and Ammon,
Ammon,
and Amalek,
Amalek,
the Philistines,
Philistines,
with the inhabitants of
the
Tyre.
inhabitants of Tyre.
Ashes also joined with them.
Ashes also joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah,
Salah.
do unto them
Do unto them
as unto the Midianites,
as unto the Midianites.
as to Sarah,
To Sisera.
as to Jabin,
To Jabin.
the brook of Kasson,
Brook of Kassan.
which perished at Endor.
Which perished the Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
It became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like a red,
With their nose like a red.
and like
And
Zahab,
like Zahab.
yea,
Yea.
all their princes,
All their princes.
as Zabah,
As Zabah.
and as Zamunah,
And as Zavun.
who said,
Who said,
Let us take to ourselves
let us say to
the
ourselves,
houses of Yahweh in possession.
the house of Yahweh in possession.
O my power,
Oh my power.
make them like a wheel,
Get them like a wheel.
and as the stubble before the wind,
As the stuff before the wind.
as the fire burneth the wood,
As the fire burning the
and
wood.
as the flame set the mountains on fire.
As the flames set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them
Persecute them.
with thy tempest,
With thy tempest.
and make them afraid
Make them afraid.
with thy storm.
With thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame,
Fill their faces with shame.
that they may seek thy name.
They may seek thy name.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh.
let them be confounded
Let them be
and
confounded.
troubled forever.
Trouble forever.
Yea,
Yea.
let them be put to
Let
shame
them be put to shame.
and perish,
And perish.
that men may know
That men may know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name alone
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
art the Most High
art the Most High,
over all the earth.
over all the earth.
So be it.
So be it. This is the blessing. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh,
Wa Yahweh
O
Shah.
Yahweh Shah,
Wama Yaka Allah.
Woman Yaka'Allah,
Wa Alahayim.
O Ahayim,
Batazab
O
Ya'ah.
Zazabiyah,
Alawap Yahana.
Alawap Yahana,
Alawapyam.
Alawapyam,
Asaranyam.
Asaranyam,
Akwatazayanyam.
Hakwatazayanyam,
Akayayolyam.
Hakayayolyam,
Wa Ha'akwakyam.
Wa'akwapyam,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Wa Hashem Yahweh Shah.
Hashem Yahweh Shah,
Wa Raman.
the one Aman in the English. Bless you, Yahweh,
Bless you, Yahweh.
and Yahweh Shah,
And Yahweh Shah.
and Michael,
And Michael.
and the angels,
The angels.
Command and General Yahan,
Commander Junior Hana.
the generals,
General.
the captains,
The captains.
the officers,
The officers.
the troopers, and the sisters.
And the sisters.
Yahweh,
Yahweh.
in the name of Yahweh Shah.
Name of Yahweh Shah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
These are the curses Blessed are you, Yahweh,
Blessed are you, Yahweh.
King of heaven and earth,
King of heaven and earth.
and all things living.
And all things living.
Yahweh,
Yahweh.
in the name of Yahweh Shai,
Name Yahweh Shai.
listen to us now,
To us now.
right now.
Right now.
Send evils and curses,
The evils and curses.
and punishment and destruction
Punishment and destruction.
to the heathen,
To the heathen.
that speak against us,
Speak against us.
thy prophets,
Thy prophets.
the teachers,
The teachers.
the princes,
The princes.
the priests,
The priests.
the Israelite brothers,
The Israelite brothers.
and the schools.
And the schools.
Send evils and curses,
The evils and curses.
and punishment and destruction
Punishment and destruction.
to the heathen,
To the heathen.
and shake loose
And shake loose.
the treasure of the rich of Israel.
The treasure of the rich of
They
Israel.
refuse to give to the
They
school.
refuse to give to the school.
Force their riches
Force their riches.
to enter to thy sanctuary.
Attend to thy sanctuary.
Send evils and curses
The evils and curses.
and punishment and destruction
Punishment and destruction.
to the Edomites,
To the Edomites.
and the nations,
To the nations.
and their drug
And
dealers,
drug dealers.
the court system,
Court system.
the prison system,
Prison system.
Planned Parenthood,
Planned Parenthood.
all the governments of our enemies,
All the governments are our enemies.
Amalek synagogues and armies,
Amalek synagogues and armies.
Roman Catholic Church,
Roman Catholic Church.
the Pope,
Pope.
Islam,
Islam.
Christianity,
Christianity.
Egyptology,
Egyptology.
militia,
Militia.
Ku Klux Klan,
Ku Klux Klan.
Aryan Nation,
Aryan Nation.
Skinheads,
Skinheads.
Posse Comitatus,
Posse Comitatus.
the gay
The
movement,
gay movement.
the gay
The
movement,
gay movement.
the lesbian movement,
The lesbian movement.
the lesbian movement,
The lesbian movement.
spies,
Spies.
workers of witchcraft,
Workers of witchcraft.
that's the space program,
That's the space program.
Army,
Army.
Navy,
Navy.
Air Force,
Air Force.
Marines, Wall Street,
Wall Street.
open up the internet,
Open up the internet.
and the airwaves,
And the airwaves.
the cable access channel,
Cable access channel.
and the radio
And
channel,
the radio channel.
convict the spirit,
Convict the spirit.
many of thy people,
Many of thy people
that seek to stop us,
seek to stop
and
us.
bring swift
To
destruction
bring swift destruction.
to all the heathen,
To all the
that
heathen.
stand in the way,
Stand in the way.
or to try to stop us
Trying to stop
from
us.
broadcasting your word
Broadcasting your word.
throughout the planet Earth.
Throughout the planet Earth.
Let loose all the
Let
plague.
loose all the plagues.
Let loose all the
Let
plague.
loose all the
Cause them to
plagues.
go to and
Cause
fro
them to go to and fro.
through the earth
Through the earth.
and consume
And
them.
consume them.
Let the plague
Let the plague.
get the house of the
Take
thief
the house of the thief
and the murder.
and the murderer.
Let Yahweh
Let
Shai,
Yahweh Shai.
Michael and Gabriel
Michael and Gabriel.
come down with the flying
Down
saucer
with the flying saucer.
and punish all
And punish all
the heathen
the heathen
that come up against
that come
us
up against us.
as we speak thy word.
As we speak thy word.
Cause it be known
Cause it be known
by all
by all
that it is the angels
is the angels
that have done
that
it.
have done it.
Cause it to be spread
Cause it to be spread
through the media,
through the media.
throughout the whole world.
Throughout the whole world.
Cause them to shake at thy coming.
Cause them to shake at thy
In the
coming.
name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you always.
Thank you always.
So be it.
So be it.
Sar, which means return. This concludes the service. Sisters Yeshavian,
Men of Israel, we're going to give one courtesy salute to the teacher. So, it's time. Men of Israel, we're going to give one courtesy salute to the teacher. Men of Israel, Ahmad Shabbat, Ahmadium, Barak, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah Barakathah,
Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shabbarakatham.
Yadi Matah, so, sisters, sisters Ahmadium, Men of Israel, we're going to give one courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, Ahmad Shabbat, Ahmadium, Barak,
Yahweh Shamar Alatham Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah.
Yadi Matah, class dismissed.